In this video, I'm going to show you how to use personas on Sales Navigator, and right after that, I will explain to you why you shouldn't use them because it's actually a bad idea and you should use other techniques instead. So if you want to use personas, you just need to go on the Sales Navigator homepage, click on personas here. And here you can select a few things. If you click on create new persona, you can give a name to persona and then select the function. For example, if I'm looking for people working in sales, then their seniority levels. Me, I want decision makers. So let's say I'm going for CXOs, vice president, directors, sales manager. Here, current job title. So here I can select a bunch of job titles, but you can see what is common between all these things is that you don't have control over anything and you trust LinkedIn blindly on everything to build your audience. Because basically function is kind of a LinkedIn bucket. LinkedIn puts analyzes the database and try to guess if the person works in sales or not. And is doing this bucket for you and you trust LinkedIn with this bucket. Same thing with seniority level. They analyze the job titles and then we say, okay, that one seems to be a CXO, that one seems to be a director, an experience manager, but what is behind experience manager is really depending on your audience. So, and current job title is the same thing. Sales manager, when you select sales manager, actually it's another bucket. What is the difference between sales manager and sales specialists? So here, everything is kind of a black box with personas. And I will show you that if you use personas on the filters, it will actually give you bad results. So let's select sales director here. So here I have sales, basically sales decision makers, director, vice president, CXOs in the EMEA region. Geography is straightforward, obviously it will work. If we analyze the job titles here, so I was looking for head of sales. Here I have founder and managing director of an e-commerce. So that doesn't fit my persona. Here I have head of sales, that works. I have director of retail sector development. That could work, but it's not like really head of sales. Vice president of retail, again. So this doesn't match my persona. VP sales, sales director. So here you can see that the majority of it works, but often you see these job titles that are not exactly in your target, like business and strategic partnership director. Do you consider partnership as sales? I don't think so. And then you get other examples. If you go throughout the lists here, let's take another page, like this page, for example. Here you got mentor, so not ICP, franchise director here, not in the target. Marketing director, so this one clearly not in the target. Digital commerce director, so this one is clearly not in the target. So you could guess that maybe LinkedIn put the sales tag on these people because like selling stuff or managing sales for B2B or for B2C, but when we write sales, obviously we are looking for B2B sales people. So you will see if you use these filters here, same thing, founder, summit, advisor, partner, a lot of irrelevant lead in your search results. And now I will show you how to build a persona without using LinkedIn persona. So the real reliable way to build personas on Sales Navigator is to use Boolean Search. What is Boolean Search? It's a super simple programmatic language that you can use on the Sales Navigator search bar that uses 5 different operators, quotes here, or, and, not, and parentheses. So I won't make a full course on Boolean Search here. If you want to know how Boolean Search works, you can go to the link that will appear at the top of this video. To save you time here, we are going to use an AI tool to generate the Boolean Search. So I will leave the link in the description. This is that tool here, LinkedIn Boolean Search tool. You can find on the Evaboot website. And you can see here I entered a prompt describing my audience with natural language, marketing managers using MailChimp, which is a marketing tool. And as a result, I get two Boolean expressions, one for the job title and one for the keyword. I can rerun it here. And so basically, this is the same thing that the persona would do, but much more precise, because it will look for precise keywords into the job title. And if you want to look for keywords that are not in the job title, but on the profile, you can use the keyword search bar. So now let's analyze this search, this Boolean search. So we'll do basically the same thing that the persona does, but much more precise. So we will first analyze and look for the seniority level with that first parenthesis here. We'll look for people that are manager, senior manager, director, head of. Here you could add chief, for example, or chief of. So this is basically the seniority level on the first parenthesis. On the second parenthesis, you have the function here. Marketing, digital marketing, demand generation, demand gen, growth, or brand. Maybe brand is not relevant here. And delete that. And how Boolean search works is that this will generate combinations. So when you put a parenthesis here with or between the titles, and you put the N here with a parenthesis, and then you put or again. And if you want to know exactly how that works, check the video that will appear here. And that will generate combination. Manager and marketing. Senior manager and marketing. Director and demand generation. It basically works like a mathematical equation. So here you basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 multiplied the job titles, seniority levels, multiplied by all the field function keywords here. So it's much more efficient than the persona because it will look for the precise keyword in the job title. Then we also had exclusions to be sure that in our list, we won't have assistant, junior, trainee, or intern. What we can do now is just take that, go back to Sales Navigator, go on the lead search, current job title, and paste that here. And then well, it's only one word, but we do the same thing here. And here now you will see 99% of people matching our persona. So senior marketing, head of marketing, senior product marketing. This worked because you got senior and marketing, chief marketing officer, senior marketing manager here, head of marketing, senior director of marketing, etc. Here we have the MailChimp partner. We have a chief executive officer, so this doesn't match the persona. And here that one as well, fractional chief revenue officer. And with this example, I will show you the big problem that you have on LinkedIn is that some people, they have several job experiences open at the same time. So because they forget to close the last when they open a new one, or they simply have several jobs at the same time. So it can create these errors, even if you have the correct Boolean search. So let's take a look at that right now. So let's take a look at the first use case. Here, this person, and let's take a look at the experience marked present. So here you can see this person has 5 open experiences here. And one of these experiences is marked as default by the person. And in that case, it's MailChimp partner. But if you go here, you can see product marketing manager present. So the Boolean search is getting to that profile because we have marketing manager here in a present job. That's why sometimes you find these people and you have to decide if you want to keep them or not in a search. Then let's take a look at this one. So that one here, if you do the same thing, present, only one present experience and chief revenue officer. So no mention of marketing, but there is something really tricky, is that if the keyword appears in the translation of the profile, it will go out as well. So here you have directeur marketing, but you see here you got marketing and here you got chief. So we got the two keywords here, chief and marketing here. So that one is really tricky because you never check the French translation of a profile, right? But it will still come out if you use Boolean search. So that's why second thing why you see this kind of weird search results appearing in your Sales Navigator results. Third use case is really weird as well, because when you have for this person, so present, here you got Chief Executive Officer, Advisory Partner, Digital Disruption. If we look at the LinkedIn profile, there will be no translation. So you would say, but there is no Chief Marketing, Head of Marketing here or here. But in our Boolean search, we wrote also growth here with all that. And here you got a chief in the first job experience, and you got a growth in the second one. And the really tricky thing is that LinkedIn will consider that this is the same job title. So if it finds the both keywords in the list of job titles, the profile will come out. So here, this is a really tricky one. So that's basically the third reason why you still can see people that seem unqualified in your search results. And so before you had to manually check that, and now you have a way to automatically make this check and basically check if the job title is the current job title of your lead. For that, you can export your LinkedIn Sales Navigator search results with Evaboot. So Evaboot is a tool that will, when you download it, it's a Chrome extension, had a button here on your Sales Navigator, export leads. You can click here and basically export all your search results into a CSV file. You can export with or without emails, and you can name your search and then launch your search, and you will get your results between a few minutes and 1 hour, depending on the size of your search. The good thing is that you can export up to 2,500 leads per day. So here, let's export a small search, only past colleague, and do the process again here. Launch the export, and then I will show you the final file and the data that you get with Evaboot. So here the search is launched, and then when you get the results, you will receive an email, and you just need to click on this button to download the leads, and you can only download the leads that have been checked by Evaboot, and then so if you want all the lines, or only the lines with the emails, or only the lines with the safe emails. So how does Evaboot check your filters? So if I take this search, for example, you click here to see the stats, and you can see that on this search, Evaboot detected that 7% of the leads had a wrong title. So let's take a look at the search. Let's open the search here on Sales Navigator. And here you can see I was looking for the keyword sales in the title. So let's download the file and let's upload that on a Google Sheet. Here I will import the file. And you will see that in the Evaboot file, when you export the data, you have a column here, match filters. And every time we detect that the current experience, the real current experience of your lead doesn't match to such filters, we'll write wrong title or wrong keyword or wrong industry, for example. And here, if we look at all these people, all the no's, they don't have the keyword sales. All these people, they have the keyword sales, and in this list, no sign of the keyword sales. So you can see here, Evaboot saved you the time of manually checking all the leads to see if they really match your search criteria. This is automated, and you can focus on the leads that will really bring business to you. So if I sum up here, first, don't use the persona feature, use the Boolean search instead. For that, you can go through the Evaboot AI tool. And once you get the results, you can export with Evaboot to get the data into a CSV file, clean, filtered with the false positives, and also get the professional emails of your prospect. I highly encourage you to learn Boolean search as well to be able to understand and correct the AI if necessary. And for that, you can click on the video that will appear just right here. I wish you a great day, and I see you in the next one. Ciao.